Welcome back to Intro to Programming with C++. Today we're looking at using some math library functions. To use math library functions in C++, you need the header cmath. cmath. I'm not even going to go into the whole list of all the math library functions that are available. Google just the cmath file and you will see. But short list is the cmath file does the trig functions, inverse trig functions, exponential functions, log functions, rounding functions, a variety of those more complicated math functions that you can't easily get at with just add, subtract, multiply, divide. So I've included the cmath header file, and I'm just going to focus on two functions here, square root, SQRT, and power. Square root function, well, it's kind of self-explanatory here, but it will take the square root. You can see here that on the screen a few different variations of the function show up. This is what's called an overloaded function. It could take in a double and give back a double answer, or a float, or a long double, all those different decimal values. I just went with double over here. Pow function has a few different ways it'll work as well. Combinations of floats, doubles, and ints. Now, what I'm doing here is finding the square root of 4, square root of 3.5. What I do is write SQRT, that's our square root function, and then in parentheses, I put the number I want to take the square root of. With the pow function, it takes in two values. It takes in the base and then the exponent. So it has two items in parentheses. As you get further on in programming, you will use more functions so you can see how this works. So I'm going to build this and run it. Square root of 4 is 2. It worked. Okay. Square root of 3.5 is 1.87083. I'll trust that. 3.5 to the fourth power is this. That seems very reasonable. Good. Do want to note that this power function works. Often, this is attempted. A to the b. That caret is used in many different ways or many different places to represent an exponent, but right here it doesn't like it. It doesn't recognize the caret as an exponent. So either you have to actually do the pow function, or write your exponent is repeated multiplication, because really that's what an exponent means. 3.5 to the fourth power, I'm actually multiplying 4 a's together. That should give me the same answer, and it does.